Hello, everybody. Welcome back. PieCover. Let's talk about everything and nothing today because I basically have no subject to talk about. This is one of the day, especially on Monday, you're kind of confused. Like everything is like very new at work, anything. So I just wanna just talk about like everything and anything today, Bitcoin related, of course. And yeah, so like for you guys, like how many things did Bitcoin open your eyes to that you never thought of? Like for me, it's I never really understood like how money was really created, in the economy. I never thought that all those things was fake. I never thought it was like the banks created most of the money supply. I never really care about the money supply. I thought it was okay. Yeah, it's the economy. It's required to have like inflation so people can spend. I thought that like those were like true because those economists, the government economists, that's what they say, right? Say, hey, you need this, you need that, you need those money printing, you need inflation. But it turns out that you didn't need any of this, right? It turns out all those things was fake, and there was all lies. The money supply can be fixed if it is infinitely divisible, right? Because you can divide it by so many times, right? You don't need infinite money. You need of money. You just need the money to be worth infinitely more. So if I give you 1 million sats, right, you buy, you can buy a house with it, right? And then this 1 million sat become worth 10 more houses, right? Then what you do, then you divide that 1 million sats by 10. So now, instead of giving you 1 million sat to buy a house, you can just use 100,000 sats to buy the house. You see? Just divide it by 10. And same goes if Satoshi went up, like Bitcoin goes up again another 100x, right? So now instead of 100,000 sats, now you only need 1,000 sats to buy a house. You see? So you don't really need the money supply to expand. You just need the unit. You just need the money to be infinitely divisible, right? So you just want it to be divisible to infinity. Anything that's digital, right? The bare instrument that's digital can be infinitely divisible, right? Bitcoin is natively digital, right? It's digital natively, right? Was created on the internet, right? With all the pieces of the internet, computers, energy, which is one of the most important component of it, right? The hash rate, the computing power, right? The hashes, the energy, right? The ASICs, right? CPU powers, all those things are digital components, right? Bitcoin is not just software, but it's hardware as well, right? It's mostly hardware. So that's why it connect the digital world to the physical world. So from the digital world to the digital world. So that's the first migration we ever done. So because of all this the nature of the Bitcoin monetary system, now you can have true deflation, right, where people can enjoy the benefit, the profit of the economy, right, without having the entire economy to collapse, right? We had this in the gold standard. Prices was going down because people have saving in the gold. They could think in the future. They don't have to worry about day-to-day, paycheck-to-paycheck job, right? They don't have to suffer this mentality of quick, go get this, get the job, and do the rush and all the time, killing yourself, just like the song says, waste your life away for a bullshit pay. You don't have to do that if you have a saving. You can settle down. You can, fix your mind onto something, onto starting a business, and pursuing it an adventure where you think, you see the success, right, in front of you. But that's why most companies fail, because people are not certain of anything, right? They have so much doubt, right? They can't really, calculate, what they can do with their business. So that's why they don't even try, right? The success rate of, succeed in the business is so low. Nobody want to try to start a business because they know it's failure by default. So everybody's afraid, and in a society like that, you can't have progress, right? Progress is stagnant, and this is the way it is in most places in the world right now, because it's so guarded with fiat, where just top rich and sitting there and say, hey, we need innovation in this, we need innovation in that, without realizing the innovation cannot come from the inside. It has to come from outside, right? That's why you have innovation. But because the system cannot allow that, right? That's why AI is all nonsense, because AI is coming from the top, right? It has to come from the bottom. And I'm sure still have hope for like a certain component, like the most innovative, the most interesting part of AI will come from the bottom, right? It won't come from the top. Like, yeah, all this machine amazing, yeah, all that's nice, but the best component will come from the bottom, will come from the plebs and on the street, right? So like this thing about AI, this orb, digital coin and all those things, to me it's all nonsense, because, well, yeah, but you need to be able to, this kind of, way of just creating things, right? And then machine and all those things, it's fine, it's great, but it has to come from the bottom, right? Bitcoin coming from the bottom. It didn't come from the top rich, people in the world, right? Like the big companies, right? Because there's no disruption, right? It has to have a disruption nature, right? So yes, yeah, it's great, it's a good tool, but in order for it to be disruptive, right? Most part of AI, the most interesting part of AI is not here, in my opinion. You know, Nvidia, all this company promising, you know, you see the stock going up and everybody going crazy, you know. And I thought somebody said it's like there's nothing related to AI about this company anyway. So all this craze going on, it's all nonsense, right? It's all the money is so rotten, right? And you have all those things, right? So that's why you have all those problems, right? Because you see so much money printing, and they say they are tightening the money supply, but they're still printing money to save the banks. You know, like people are so dumbed down, they don't even understand. Like, no, they can't stop printing, right? They have to keep on printing. So, anyways, I just feel like I wanted to just just come out here and make a podcast on this, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This was PieCover, and yeah, I'll see you again, guys, in the next talk. PieCover.